now is a proper start to the vlog. We are in Montana. We flew into North Dakota, then drove like 3 hours to where we're staying in Glendive, Montana for a wedding, which I'm really excited about. It's Connor's friend's wedding. He's in the wedding, and today is Thursday. Nope, today is Friday. What day is it? Okay, yeah, yesterday was Thursday and we flew. Today is Friday. Tonight we just have the rehearsal dinner, but today we get to do some exploring and hang out with everyone. So Connor went to the breakfast at the hotel. I slept and I needed the sleep so bad. I still have a enormous headache, so I'm gonna have to take something. But we're gonna go to the Teddy Roosevelt National Park. That's, I think, like an hour drive. But before that, I think we're gonna go to a little cafe, and yeah, I'm excited for what today has to offer. Having a full night's sleep was everything. Yesterday at night, we were literally dead tired because we'd been up at 5, full day of travel, plane. Then we ended up driving, and then we had like a quick turnaround time kind of to be like, I showered and like whatever, but then we were like, okay, like let's go to dinner with everybody. So yeah, so we're settled now, excited for the day. I need a coffee in a very bad way and Advil. I'm not even like hungover or anything. I just think that like lack of sleep plus however I slept was just not a great combination. So that is the deal. Waiting for Connor to get back. He's gonna get ready and then we're gonna leave, go to a little cafe, hopefully get some good coffee, fingers freaking crossed, and then go on our way to the national park. But I'm really excited. I'll bring you to the park and see what we get up to. What is this called? Paradag Palace?
We're always rolling around. You're driving. He's rolling. Look at him. Look at him. Yeah, he's getting the bugs off.
Holy shit, you guys! I'm getting this. Oh. Oh. Look at how little its tail is, you guys. What the heck? We're at Teddy Roosevelt National Park. Very windy. You might not be able to hear us. But the views are amazing. We've seen prairie dogs, bison, and wild horses. Awesome. So cool. Oh my god! Oh my god, this guy better slow down. Careful now.
Watch you guys go real quick.
Oh my god. Whoa.
They're tired from reading.
What would we do if they started just running this way?
I would say get in the fucking car.
That's why I shut the door. Yeah, that's why. That one is huge. I keep feeling like they're like CGI. everybody. We are still here in Montana. Today is Saturday. Wedding is tonight. I've gotten up and I need to put on my sneakers. Actually, I can do that right here because we're gonna go get some coffee and maybe look around at the state park where the wedding is actually taking place. So that will be pretty fun. I am miraculously not feeling hungover right now. Yesterday we had the rehearsal dinner and then the welcome party, and it was very fun. It was very fun. But we're gonna go get coffee, hang out a little bit, and then actually come back and get ready for the wedding. So that's the plan. I feel disgusting, but if we're gonna be outside and I have to get ready for the wedding later, there's no point in like properly showering, but I'm gonna go meet everybody downstairs. Hi guys, you have no idea the contraption that I have set you up with. Here you go. It's gonna be this in the hotel room. So I am getting ready now. It is the afternoon and I'll run you through basically what we got up to this morning. Woke up, went to get coffee and breakfast at this cafe in town called Bloom, and we're in Glendive, Montana. And that was great. Had an iced latte. Been so nice to still get espresso, not being at home. And then we dropped Connor back off here because he's a groomsman and he needed to be able to get ready. And then the rest of us went to, actually I'm gonna shut this. Potentially people will be able to hear me in the hall. And then we went to the state park. Yeah, state park that's in this town, which was really, really, really beautiful. I took some clips of that. And we went on a hike, which was so funny. When we got there, we went to the visitor center and the ranger was like, oh, it's just like a little, you know, short little walk, like this one trail that we had like thought we would go to. It was like, it's just a little short walk and, you know, some up and down is what he did say to us. We're like, okay, like we could do that. I'm just gonna do my skincare while I'm here with you. I washed my face with this CeraVe Hydrating Foaming Oil Cleanser. Obsessed with that. And now I'm just spraying my face with the sodium chloride spray. Oh, and actually I'm gonna do a special little something on my skin because my skin feels like shit. I think just a lot of like makeup and travel. So I'm gonna do the Dr. Dennis Gross Extra Strength Daily Peel. This will make my face so incredibly red, but we still have 2.5 hours till I have to be ready for the wedding, and the wedding is not for 3.5 hours. So I feel like that's plenty of time. But anyways, he was like, it's gonna be a little bit up and down. We're like, okay, perfect, sounds good. And then we drove through the entire like part of the park and first went to the amphitheater that's in the park because that is actually where the wedding ceremony is taking place today. And so we really wanted to be able to see it ahead of time. One, to check out the parking situation, and also I was glad to, it's not really gonna change anything, but I was happy to see the terrain for the sake of my shoes. And we're still gonna move forward with wearing heels. Just might be a little bit of a struggle. That's okay. Honestly, this already just feels so good. And then we did our hike. On the way back, we like looped back around, found the trailhead that we wanted to do, and wow. It was rocky, beautiful views, and a little bit sus in some areas. I was slightly terrified, I will say, because I was just in sneakers and only one person in our group actually had like actual hiking shoes. Also, you have to like wait for a minute to do the second part, so I'm just gonna wait like a minute and then do the second half of this. But yeah, only one person in our group had hiking shoes. The rest of us were in sneakers. It was doable, but the terrain, like the rocks were very like crumbly. So sometimes I'd be walking and I'd be like, oh, I'm literally about to fall to my death. Like, I'm so scared. But we did it. And the whole time in my head, I'm just saying to myself, you ran a marathon, you ran a marathon, you ran a marathon. Like, you can literally do this, which sounds so incredibly pathetic, but it's the truth. And honestly, it's pathetic as well because the hike actually only took us 27 minutes and it felt a lot longer than that, I will say that. And my Oura ring captured the whole thing, which I was very happy about. And after that, we stopped by a thrift store that was in town just to check it out. We didn't get anything. And then, or one person, actually, yeah, I think only Kelsey got something. And then we left there and went back to the hotel really quickly. I wanted to get some water because of course I did that whole hike without any water. And I got to see Connor again before he left for the day to go get ready with the groomsmen. We picked up some more friends who had slept in a bit and because they had gotten in really late last night. And then we just went to lunch and it was great. We went to the same cafe that we went to for breakfast called Bloom, but outside there's like a whole huge like back patio area, and so we got to sit outside and have lunch, had some sandwiches. I had a delicious strawberry iced tea that was actually so good, and the bees were pretty bad out there, but it was fine. We finished lunch, hung out, and then went back to the hotel, and now we are here getting ready. And I do think that my camera is fogging up, so I actually am gonna open this door again because I don't know what's going on. Okay, we're gonna do this other half now. And now I'm just in my hotel room by myself. I am getting ready slowly. Took a shower, felt so nice. And I think the girls are gonna meet up at some point and get ready together. And then we're gonna go over to the ceremony. Oh, I always like almost get this like completely in my eyeball, which is just amazing. We're gonna go over to the ceremony early so that we can get a parking space. And because we have like an absolutely enormous car that we rented, we have a Lincoln Navigator and it's just like an actual boat. So we just want to be able to park that normally and then have the ceremony, which is in the amphitheater at the state park. And then after that, we are gonna go to the fairgrounds in town for the reception, which I'm really excited about, and we're just gonna have a really fun night. I'm probably gonna have to chug a shitload of water before I go and probably take some more Pepsid and Prilosec and drink a Celsius and potentially have a nap. Although I actually don't think I'm gonna have enough time to take a nap because I feel like I have a lot to do. I wanna blow dry my hair. Although, yeah, I'm gonna blow dry my hair, even though I am gonna wear my hair up because it's so hot out right now. Like, what is the temperature? It's supposed to be like 90. It's 88, windy, gonna be 89 by the time the ceremony is happening. Feels like 85. Okay, still very hot. Still very, very hot to be sitting outside. But that is the plan. So I just did that last niacinamide wipe, and now I'm gonna do this Zoe Skin Health Soothing Hydro Mist. Obsessed with this. And I usually let that air dry for a minute before I go in with the next steps. Also on my hair, I had sprayed the Color Wow Money Mist, which smells so good. And I also love that it's not huge, but it's like a leave-in conditioner. Amazing. Literally obsessed. Did I cut my finger? No. Also was a genius, and when I came in, we had like a fiasco with our towels. I think water had like spilled on the floor here from the shower, and it was just like towels galore. So I actually called housekeeping and I said, can you bring us 2 fresh towels? And I'm so glad that I did that because now we have new towels for when we get back tonight, and I'm really glad that I did that. Okay, so that just kind of soaks into the skin, and now we're gonna do the Zoe Skin Health Daily Power Defense This is like some sort of anti-aging cream that you can use day and night. And I just do 1 pump of that. And honestly, it just like makes my skin feel really glowy and just a lot more hydrated. It doesn't pill when I put my moisturizer on. It's just nice. Okay, then we have, this is my new favorite moisturizer. I was using the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast cream for so long, and I do love that. I think probably more so for the winter, but for the spring and the summer recently, I've been using the Toleriane Double Repair Face Moisturizer from La Roche-Posay. It's huge, and it's like more of like a light cream, sort of like gel consistency. Like when you rub it into your hands, it looks almost clear. And I love this. It feels so good. Still leaves my skin feeling really moisturized, but it doesn't, I don't know. I feel like dewy, but not like too much moisturizer. Okay, I am gonna lay down and relax. I've got Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives on the TV. And then I'm gonna blow dry my hair and finish getting ready. I might show you maybe when I'm doing my makeup to finish getting ready. I'll leave this contraption set up for now. On our way to the wedding. Say hi. Hi.
Dan over here. Sorry, Dan the man. You can let go of the